What's up, guys? And we are back. So hopefully that you guys learned about what linear inequalities are, how to write them out in real life, and what they mean, and how do you graph them. Okay, so today we're actually going to be learning how to solve inequalities. You learned how to solve an equation, and now you're going to learn how to solve inequalities. Don't worry, guys. Don't stress this out. They're basically the same thing, almost. Almost. There is one major difference to solve them. We'll get to that as soon as we get there. Alright, so how about we get started here? So let's say you have an equation like this. Well, inequality. You have x is greater than or greater than 4. Oh, missed that. It's supposed to be an inequality that's supposed to be solved. So let's say you have x minus 3 is greater than 4. Remember the rules of inverse operations? Hopefully you do. So you simply need to add 3 to both sides, and you should have this as your answer. Alright. Alright, now, many teachers will not expect you to do this, but I suggest checking your solutions to inequality. You're not required to do this. However, I am going to show you a check, just to show you that this method works. So, is 7 minus 3 greater than 4? No. So that means that x cannot be equal to 7 for the inequality to be true. True. Now, how about 8 minus 3? Is that greater than 4? Yes, 5 is indeed. Why did it just freeze like that? That's now? Okay, never mind. So 5 is indeed greater than 4. So 8 is a good solution to the inequality. Alright, now, many teachers will ask that you graph the solutions to these inequalities. I'm going to review with these as we go along. Alright? I'm going to draw my terrible number line. And then we're going to put 7 in the middle because that's the endpoint for the solution set. And then, since we have a greater than sign, it cannot be equal to 7. So we have to draw an open circle, and notice that it's pointing to the right. So we are going to shade this graph to the right. Alright, that's how you do it. Alright, why don't you try one out on your own? How about x plus 6 is less than or equal to negative 2? Why don't you go ahead and try this out? Pause the video, work this out, and then graph the solution. You don't need to check this, you just need to solve and graph. Okay, so we're back, and hopefully that you know that to solve this inequality, you should subtract 6 on both sides. Both sides. And then you should have an that's the solution of x is less than or equal to negative 8. Alright? And then to graph it, we need to draw a number line. Bear with me with this horrible drawing. It's negative 8, right? Yep. And because it's at negative 8, we need to put it, and it can be x can be equal to negative 8. We need to draw a closed circle over negative 8. And since the arrow is pointing to the left, we shade to the left. Alright. So, adding and subtracting, really easy. Easy. Alright, now let's try multiplication division. So, let's say that you have something like this. 4x equals 16. Oh, not equals, less than 16. Alright, simple to solve. Alright, you should have you should divide by 4 on both sides. You should have x is less than 4. Because x cannot be equal to 4, we need to draw an open circle and shade to the left. Alright. Now why don't you try it by using multiplication. Alright, so here's your inequality. You have x divided by 7 is greater than 5. So go ahead, work this out, give me the solution set, and then graph it. Okay, so hopefully you understand that you need to multiply each side by 7. 5 times 7 should give you 35. Excellent. Now to graph it. Draw a number line. Hopefully it's not as terrible as mine. I'm not good with drawing on a computer, guys. Bear with me. So to clarify, 34 is on the left, 35 in the middle, 36 on the right. Okay? Now, because x can be equal to 35, we need to draw a closed circle. And then shade to the right. Alright, so now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, we're done. No, I'm not done yet, actually. Actually, we are still working one-step inequalities today. However, there is a catch. Catch to using multiplication and division to solve inequalities. If you multiply or divide by a negative number to solve an inequality, the sign must be flipped. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's say you have an equation that looks like this. X divided by negative 4 equals 9. Ooh, not equals. It should be greater than or equal to 9. Let's just say that. Alright? Now you might be thinking, you just need to simply multiply by negative 4, right? That is the correct step that you need to take. However, you can't just go on and saying that x is greater than negative 36, greater than or equal to negative 36. Let's watch what happens when I try. Because watch what happens when I try to substitute something like negative 35 because I've in for x, because that is greater than negative 36, right? So negative 35 divided by negative 4, or is it greater than or equal to 9? Oh no, I'm afraid not. this actually simplifies to 8.75. That's not greater than 9, is it? Yes. Yes. So, you need to make sure that you flip the sign when you are solving. Use multiplication and division is negative numbers. So, instead of having x be greater than or equal to negative 36, you should say x is less than negative 36. Alright? And now to draw another terrible graph. I'm literally drawing with my nails right now. Alright. Close circle because x can equal negative 36. And then we shade to the left. Alright. So there's your solution set. Now, I'm going to give you one last problem. However, if you find out that you're wrong, don't be fooled. For I will explain this very well. Okay? Don't sweat it. Alright, so let's have you do 54 is less than 6x. Ooh, not 6x, negative 6x. Why don't you pause the video, and try to work this out on your own. Okay, so you have 54 is less than negative 6x. However, 6x, we divide each side by negative 6, you should have negative, what is negative 54 divided by 6? Is it 9? Yeah, that's 9. Alright, now we flip the sign. Alright, there's your solution set. However, if you try to graph this on a number line by doing this, you might confuse yourself. Because, well, if you decide to graph an open circle at negative 9 and shade to the right, that's the wrong answer. If you remember, if you want to graph an inequality properly, you're going to want to make sure that the variable is on the left side, not the right side. So when we flip term, we also have to flip the symbol for that as well. Alright? So really your answer is x is less than negative 9. So really, if your variable is on the right side, that is literally the only time where you don't flip the symbols. You just have to make sure that your variable is on the left side in order for that to work. Alright? And now for the final graph of the day. We're going to put an open circle at negative 9. What is the symbol again? Less than. So we shade to the left. Alright guys, that's it for linear inequalities. I hope this video helped you understand this a little better. Next time we're going to be talking about multi-step inequalities. Really, it's combined two lessons. We're going to be talking about inequalities with variables on one side, yet multi-step, and then we're going to be solving inequalities with variables on both sides, and the rules that are involved in it. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Please, if you like this video and you feel like others can use the support, please not only subscribe, but tell your friends about this. I want to help out anyone as much as they can, okay? So, thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.